Live from high atop Abbott Scott Studios in the heart of the Cedar City, just outside of America's Music City. This is the one and only Mike and Jrod Show.
Hey-o! Oh, a little early. With your host,
Michael Clay and Jared Scott.
Hey-o! There we go. There we go. A little rusty there.
Yeah, I think we've
Been out a little while.
lost our juice here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. No.
That's what happens when you get sick.
Man, I know it. Man, that is some good loud music coming in there. I like it though.
And probably a little too
there
loud.
You go.
There we go. A little bit better.
There we go. Yeah, we're back. We had vacation, Christmas holidays, Happy New Year, and then I got the flu. Or boo. Yeah, boo to the flu.
Boo.
But now all better and a little rusty open there, but this is show number 67 now. Rolling through them. Show 67. 67.
Why did I have a feeling that was coming?
Actually, I didn't think about it until right then when I said it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was 6-7.
I didn't either. So
you didn't. You
so
did
happy
the prep work.
6-7 to you. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Good times.
Saw some football players doing that on the football field after their touchdowns. That was weird.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, you hadn't been in the game all softball season through the fall.
Oh, that was everybody was doing it.
Yeah. And so, but when like us, the adults or coaches would say it, they'd just kind of look at you like you're an idiot. They didn't like when we started.
They don't even know what it means either, though.
No.
It ain't like there's something about it that there's some kind of secret.
Yeah. Now, Moxie had some volleyball games, and the score would get 6-7. And you'd see players, and even the coach would be like, "Look at the score," and everybody kind of
whatever.
Yep. But yeah, man. Whew. So, man, yeah, it's been a
lot
long
of big
break.
time football since last time we talked.
A lot of stuff's happened. I say, I don't know. I kind of have written down here with the playoffs, like the college football playoffs. I still think they got to figure it out. Out of 10 games, there's one more come Monday, the national championship. Only 5 in my mind were good. The other 5 out of the 10 were good, so 50%.
A lot of people are arguing that this playoff system's better than college football because the low seed ended up going all the way. Because Miami was like the 10th seed or whatever.
Oh, yeah. They definitely proved. Well, I mean, they proved they belong for sure now. Beforehand, I didn't think they should, but and not just that, though. They're part of it. Actually, most of their games have been great that I've written down here. Like, where was this at here? So, like,
Been some pretty exciting games to watch, I thought.
But only half of them. That's what I'm saying.
So
only
what half are you saying you didn't like?
Let's see. I thought I had it written down.
Did you make a list?
All right. So
because I thought they were all pretty good.
Alabama, Oklahoma was a good game. Miami, Texas A&M, good. Ole Miss, Georgia, good. Miami, Ohio State, it was okay. But then after that, I go. Of course, all your Indiana games have been blowouts. Not worth a dang. That's two.
Yeah. So that's I forgot. That's your measurement. If it's a blowout, then it's not a good
James
game.
Madison and Oregon was awful. Tulane and Ole Miss was awful. That's 4. And then Oregon stomping Texas Tech 23-0. That was bad.
Yeah, who would have thought that Indiana would have blown Bama out 38-3?
Yeah.
Did you see that coming?
No.
I don't even remember whenever we did the spreads. I don't remember what the spread was. It seemed like maybe it was like 1 touchdown or something. You wrote all that down, didn't you?
Yeah, Indiana was favored, if I remember right. Favored by 6.5.
Yeah, not by 37 or 35 or whatever it was.
But even was it Indiana and I mean, nobody even saw Indiana, Oregon. Did you see that coming?
Yeah, that was pretty brutal too.
Yeah.
But I thought didn't they already play them in the season too, though?
Yeah, and now I'll say, it was a 10-point game, but they said it really wasn't even that close in the regular season.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. It was a 10-point game in the regular season.
Yes, yeah, that's what I said. And but they're saying that 10-point game.
Oh, that wasn't reflective of what really happened.
That it was even, Indiana kind of pretty much controlled that whole game. And you're like, oh, okay.
I didn't get to watch that game, so I don't remember.
But I mean, the Miami Ole Miss game was great.
And back then, I don't even think anybody saw Indiana to be what they are.
I think that win kind of was like, okay, they said now they're for real when they beat Oregon at Oregon. They counted, then they're like, okay.
And I think even after that, people were still questioning it until they beat Ohio State, right?
Yeah. Once they beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship.
That was when it became real.
You're like, okay. And now.
But Signetti just said Google him because he was going to win it all.
Yeah. I'm not going against him at all. Yeah. I would not go against him at all. They might kill Miami.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was watching the Amazon deal whenever we were getting ready for the show, and everybody's picking Miami on the Amazon show.
What?
Yeah, I was like, what in the world is this? And I remember you and I talking about how everybody was trying to push Miami in the first place. Remember that?
Yeah.
When Miami was on the outside looking in, and we kept noticing everybody wanted to talk up Miami. Oh,
yeah, they kept on saying I mean, they put them in, and they didn't even win their conference, which obviously, looking back now, they had a good reason. I mean, it's turning out to be like, okay, well.
But why would they? The part that I don't get is like, oh, if they're so good, why didn't they win their conference?
I don't know.
And I'm trying to remember who they lost to.
SMU and Louisville.
When they were close losses. Yeah, 3 and a 6 loss.
Yeah. 6-point loss and a 3-point loss. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was wrong.
But, if an SEC team had 2 losses, then they're not good enough either, right?
They should have been in, but now, hindsight, man.
We're talking about Vandy.
Yeah.
We both got our Vandy gear on.
Hindsight, Vandy's not the issue in the SEC. It's all the others, too. The SEC, I'm going to have to say
SEC's down. Like, that's where we're at. You look at the bowls, you look at the playoffs, you look at everything.
Everything.
Just making me very, very boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Kind of like you said, it was a funeral whenever you come in here. It's because I'm boo-hoo, man. I'm boo-hoo.
Yeah. That boo SEC football this year.
Boo SEC. I don't know.
I thought they were up, but
apparently I was wrong too. I don't know what happened.
Now they're not like far off. Like they're still better in the ACC and probably the Big 12, but the Big 10. I don't know. They're down. They're not as good as I thought they were. I'll say that for sure. The SEC. And I think the Big 10 may be better than I know. They're better than I thought.
Well, speaking of better, we need to talk about our sponsors.
Yeah.
Your favorite there, Caddy Uniform.
Got the hat on again.
That's right. You got your hat on, caddyuniform.com. Go out and get your hats, get your Caddy uniforms, all kinds of good stuff.
PGA season's kicking off. They're in Hawaii starting today. They're playing in the Sony Open in Hawaii. So you're a golf person, get some golf stuff. Go to caddyuniform.com.
Yep. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think Michael is wearing his Vanderbilt Caddy uniform hat.
Yeah, Nashville. The city hats.
The city hats.
I think.
Yep.
SEC city hats. I think that's what he calls them. But, it's just a great hat. I like it.
And speaking of sponsors, we are also now proud to announce our new sponsor for our live events. East Nashville Beer Works. Thank you very much, East Nashville Beer Works. Glad to have you. Be sure to stop by East Nashville Beer Works. Pick you up a Lebanon lager.
Yeah.
Got my Lebanon lager right here. Lebanon lager. Oh, it's the wrong camera.
It's over here.
There it is. It's over here. There it is. Stop by East Nashville. We're going to also do 2 live events coming up.
We are going to do 2?
Yep, we got 2 coming up in March, looking at probably right around the time of March Madness. So we're thinking doing our lives there. And they've been very generous to us, and we're very thankful to have them as a sponsor. So
yeah, no, it's a great place too. Good food, drinks.
Great food.
Nice patio and a place to watch sports for sure.
Yeah, they got like a mega screen outside.
Yep. No, it's a great place. And spring's around the corner for them. That's their hot time.
Yeah, because it'll be great outside, good weather, and then you'll have all the March Madness excitement going on. And
that's right.
That'll be good stuff. Good stuff.
Crowd likes it.
Yeah, they do.
So, kind of already talking about college football national championship.
We're starting to sound like SNL's. What's the SNL skit where the 2 girls are on there from NPR?
Oh yeah.
What are they called? Dang it, I'm forgetting.
Well, I know.
You know what I'm talking about. I know Sweaty Balls is one of them.
Yeah.
What is it? What is their rate? What is
the show called? I can't remember what the show's called. I cannot remember.
Because there's 2 of them. One of them is Krusty Muffins and Sweaty Balls, right?
Yeah, but the name of their show on NPR, I can't remember what they call it.
NPR show. Delicious Dish.
Yeah, Delicious Dish.
I was just sitting here listening to us. We sounded like delicious dish. It's like a tongue twister. Delicious dish, delicious. How many times can you say it? I want to.
Delicious dish. That lish and dish
is
hard to say.
It's
yeah.
Delish.
Delish dish.
Delish dish. There you go. Delish dish.
Yeah.
Delicious dish. Delicious dish. I can't even say it more than 3 times.
No, delish dish. I have to just say.
You can't even say it once.
Delicious dish. Delicious dish. If I say
you have to go slow. You have to go slow.
Yeah.
You have to go in slow-mo.
But, show 67. We got the national championship coming up. Nobody really exciting as far as number 67, but I looked up the national champion.
Wait a second. The special number, 6-7, doesn't have anybody exciting?
I mean, there's a couple. Nothing stood out.
Wow.
6-7's a little mid.
Apparently.
As the kids say these days.
A little mid.
Yeah.
We're Debbie Down in 6-7. We're too old for that, I guess.
But no. I like saying 6-7, especially around the kids. They hate it.
Stirs the pot.
Yeah. So in 1967, you know who the national champion was?
1967.
Yeah,
I'm going to guess the Chicago Bears.
Well, you'd be wrong because Chicago Bears is a pro team and
we're talking about national
college.
Champs, not Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, because the reason I bring up national champion is because the college football championship's coming up there, Jared.
Yep. 1967 national champions. Well, USC has more national championships than anybody, right? Or they have more Heismans?
I don't remember. Heismans, I think.
I'm going to guess USC.
Yeah. Did you see it on my paper?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Am I right?
Yeah.
But I just remembered that they had more than anybody else.
You swear you didn't see it.
I swear I didn't see it on your paper.
It is.
I swear I didn't.
All right, I believe you.
Wow.
I believe you, yeah.
I'm kind of shocked.
They were national champs in 1967, voted on by the AP and several other polls. And guess who they beat in the Rose Bowl, though?
So the Rose Bowl was where the championship was held.
No, they didn't have it back. They just voted. You had your big bowls, and then
it was a voting thing.
The AP poll voted.
Yes, that was back in the day.
But guess who they beat in the Rose Bowl?
Who they beat in the Rose Bowl?
In 67.
Well, I mean, UCLA played in the Rose Bowl, but this would not have been.
No, this is the bowl game. It was a New Year's Day.
The New Year's Day Bowl. 67. So they would have been Pac-12, right?
I think you're thinking too hard about it.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of ironic that I bring this up, and then this is
it Miami?
Indiana.
You're kidding me.
No, they beat them 14-7.
Wow.
No, 14-3. And O.J. Simpson was USC's running back.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, huh? Isn't that pretty crazy? Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize O.J. was that old.
Yeah. Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, he played pro through the 70s. I forgot about that. He played at Buffalo. But yeah, so USC beat Indiana in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, so I guess they didn't have the most national championships.
No.
They're not even in the top 5 list, apparently.
It's the most Heisman's.
That's what it is. Must be. Let's see, most Heisman winners by school. There it is. That's what it was.
There we go.
And OJ's on that list. O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
The Juice.
And then
wasn't that what he was called? The Juice.
Yes, the juice is loose.
Yep.
Then the very last USC guy to win it is the quarterback now for the Chicago Bears, and they just had a huge win this past weekend.
Is that Caleb Williams?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
The Bears.
He's the quarterback for the Bears. And
the Bears.
Did you by any chance see that game?
No, I didn't get to watch it.
My goodness.
Was it good?
Yeah. So to my point of we were talking, we're bouncing around everywhere, but to my point, college needs to figure out how the NFL does it. And I think John Gruden, going back to that, is on the right track. Because out of the 6 games this past weekend, in my mind, 4 of the 6 were good. They already had, in one weekend, 4 more entertaining and better games in one weekend than college football. They had 5. Now, if Monday's is good, that'll put it at 6. Close, entertaining, and not a blowout. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, and we've had that argument about what the seating needed to look like and how to make the bowls happen, and what was it? Gruden, you thought was the greatest decision on that one.
Well, he had a very logical idea, and the matchups were much
a normal
better.
Straight seed, just like what you have in basketball, just seems to make sense to me.
Yeah. Well, and I think if you
don't worry about conference championships.
The biggest
don't
difference
worry about any of that. Just do a straight season goal.
Yeah, you take James Madison and Tulane out of it, and insert, and we can even take Vandy. Insert BYU and Notre Dame
because they were the next 2 in the list.
But I'll give you BYU, Notre Dame, or you could
would have been better than what we
even
got.
A 3-loss Texas. In my mind, deserving or not, at 3 losses was going to be better game than James Madison or Tulane. And ultimately, that's what you want.
I mean, I'm sure everybody'd say, "Oh, well, y'all are Vandy homers." So
that's why I just said take
even
them
if you take Vandy out of the picture.
Yeah,
just watch good football games.
Insert 2 of the 3 of BYU, Notre Dame, and Texas put either 3 of those teams in the 2 spots, and I bet those matchups are better than what James Madison Tulane gave us. And that's what I want in the playoff in the end.
Good games.
Yes.
Want to watch good games.
Because
for your mind, close games are good games. That's what you like to see. I like to see higher scoring games. That's
even if it's
I still want it to be close.
Okay.
I don't want it to be a blowout.
Yeah.
I don't think blowouts are fun. Honestly, we watched that Alabama-Indiana game, and I was kind of like, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
I was just done. But I'd like to see some scoring. Wasn't there one that was like 3-0 or something, and you were like, "Oh, that's a great game," or it was like 6-3 or something like that?
It ended up 10-3. That was Miami, Texas A&M.
I just did not like that. I don't like. I mean, you love good, strong defenses.
Defense, and if you're scoring on those, but now the wind played a big factor too. Remember how?
Yeah, because there was like multiple field goals that they missed.
Yeah. But in the end, I mean, it was a good defensive battle too. It's still a good, close game.
I sit there and I say that though, and I watch the whole game. So
right, because you're like, oh, somebody please score.
Somebody do something.
Yeah. You're pulling for
the
offenses.
It was frustrating that you kept seeing all these misses, and I kept thinking, man, these kickers are bad. But it wasn't the kickers; it was the wind.
Yeah,
and I didn't put that together. I don't know why I didn't catch that.
And if I don't have a dog in the hunt, I just want to be able to, like, when each team is like, okay, if a team needs to score to go ahead or tie it, I'm pulling for that offense. If a defense needs to hold so their offense can get the ball back and try to tie it or go ahead, I'm pulling for that defense. Like, I find myself, I'm just watching the game pulling for both sides to keep it close and be good. And to me, that's entertaining. Now, when you see a Indiana-Oregon game, like, who cares? I didn't watch it. After it got, you name the score, 28 to, I don't know, 3 or whatever it was. It wasn't, I think halftime, I never came back to the game. I think I checked the score to make sure Oregon didn't come back, and at that time it was like 40-something to 10 or whatever. So
yeah, because they scored a little bit right there at the end, didn't they?
Yeah. It ended up,
because you had second string or third string on both teams out there.
Yeah, it ended up 55 to 20 something. But at that, Indiana was never in danger.
Well, and I thought they were going to come. Like, I was like, oh, Oregon's finally moving the ball, but they just couldn't stop them.
Yeah, no,
they couldn't stop them, and I was shocked. So I guess apparently Mendoza's like completion percentage is crazy.
It's in the 70s, right?
It was like something like he had only had 3 incompletions within all of the playoffs or something. Something crazy like that.
Yeah. Overall, for the whole year, I think it's up in the 70s, which is pretty crazy to be 70%.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how it's such a balanced, they do such a balanced offense where it's like almost 50-50 every game or something. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're all running and throwing. It's a great balance. Yeah.
Sorry about those of y'all who are chatting with us.
Look at there. Good.
Good Lord. I'm totally dropping the ball. Sorry about that, Jim.
Yeah.
Jim and Hood and everybody's on.
Happy New Year. Yeah, we didn't have our comments where we could see them.
Man, just rusty, man. Rusty.
Indiana went over Oregon, helped Alabama not look so bad. That's a way to be optimistic. That's one way to look at it.
Was that Jim? That was Jim.
Yeah,
of course it was.
He's pulling for Miami all day long. Are you talking about at Mount Juliet? Steve White was the kid. He was number 67. I remember Steve White. Did you know Steve White?
Steve White.
Yeah. He went to class of 95. He was number 67. That's awesome. That's hilarious, too. Well, we'll name this.
I can't remember what happened yesterday.
Yeah. We'll honor Steve White and call this episode's the Steve White episode.
Steve just got his own episode.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
Jim remembers everything.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I just make the playoffs better for college. NFL's great. No, he went to Mount Juliet, dude.
I'm looking.
There's not going to be a Wikipedia.
Of course there is. He's famous.
No, there is not.
Dadgummit. Come on, Steve. You're slacking on me.
Yeah. I can't believe you just tried to Wikipedia Steve White.
Come on, AI. Kicker. Come on, AI.
That's so funny. So what did Hood say about the NFL playoffs? Has 32 teams, 14 make the playoffs. FBS has 136 with 12 making the playoffs. I don't think you'll get crappy games with that many teams.
Wow, I don't know. Just seeing that makes my mind blown here. 32, like half the teams in the NFL make the playoffs. Is that real?
Yeah, 7 in each conference.
I don't know. I don't know why I just didn't put all that together.
Yeah, 7.
Because when you include wild cards and everything, huh? Out of the total 32 teams, man.
Yeah.
It just seems like a big percentage of the NFL is going to the playoffs.
It used to be just 12, 6 and 6 from each end, but they added another team, and that's probably for money purposes. But I don't think because how many teams you got and only 12 making the playoffs, it should be pretty easy to pick the 12 best.
Jim, what are you talking about? Is he still talking about Steve White?
Yeah.
Because he got stuck in the fence after got murdered on a punt.
Yeah, he must have got drilled and knocked into the fence or something.
Oh my goodness!
So that's what he's known for.
I don't remember that, but man, that's crazy. Man, I can't remember nothing, man. My memory's terrible. I'm shocked that I was remembering the USC coming.
That's over 30 years ago.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how Jim remembers it. He's got a memory like a steel trap.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, just expand the college football playoff and only have the Power 4 school. Yeah,
we've already talked about that though.
Yeah.
In fact, you thought that it'd just be 2 conferences. You thought we'd get down to 2 conferences.
What he's saying is what we just said. Take out, expand it, and only have 4 Power 4 schools eligible. And I agree, because that's where I said you take out James Madison, Tulane, insert, you name them, Texas, BYU.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and
don't have any group of 5 teams at all.
Right. Yeah. You shouldn't. I don't.
Unless they get ranked in the top 12 or whatever it is.
Right. Yeah. So if
you're a group of 5 and you're playing Power 4 conference teams and beating them.
Yeah. So what you got to do if you are a group of 5, 3 of the 4 non-conference need to be against
Power 4,
and not the bottom Power 4, mid to high rated Power 4 teams. You win.
You got to be competing against teams that are going to be competing.
You win 3 of those games, 3 of those 4. Or win all 4 non-conference, and then run through your conference schedule. Maybe one lose game. If you lost 1 conference game, but you went undefeated in your non-conference, and they were Power 4 schools. Okay, you proved to me you could be in.
You're on the level.
Yeah, and maybe you don't even have to schedule 4 tough non-conference. If you scheduled 2 top 20 teams.
Let's say you're a group of 5, and you beat Ohio State, and you beat Georgia.
Yeah, and then you go 11-1. You lose. I'll even give you 1 loss in your conference, and even though if it was a kind of, you shouldn't have, whatever. But if you did that and you beat Georgia and Ohio State, I think then you get to get in. That's good enough for me. Right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would go with that. So
I'm hearing you scratching your back.
Oh, could you hear that? Oh, that's funny. I didn't know what that was. I knew what it was, but I didn't know what you were laughing at. So, all right. He says expand. What would you expand it to 16? Or I think you could keep it at 12. You just don't let.
Well, you could do the Drinky rule.
Oh.
Didn't Drinky say do 32 teams?
Yeah, no, that's too many to me, 32. I think.
Can you imagine the number of college football games you're going to have to watch to get to the 32-team playoff? They got enough bowls to do it, though. You could stick them all in bowls.
Oh, man, did you see all the...
But can you imagine being this 32 seed and trying to go, pull a Miami and go all the way? The number of games you'd have to play.
Oh, yeah. No, that'd be crazy.
That'd be brutal.
Yeah, no.
Number of injuries in a 32-team playoff.
Well, that's like...
What's up, Penelope?
That's like winning from the second round. That's NCAA tournament because there's 64, so that's starting it from the second round of the NCAA tournament at 32.
The physicality of the NFL or of college football compared to the
it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that much.
Golly, you'd have so many players getting injured, and if I was a player, I'd be thinking, man, I may opt out just because I don't want to hurt my chances going to the NFL.
Yeah, I don't think 32 should get in. 16 at the most. I still like 8.
Well, 8. It was an improvement over what the BCS, which is what you get. Filtered and only 2 teams played, didn't they? Back in the BCS days. You had 1 and 2 played, and that was it.
Yeah.
That
it
was
worked out for UT.
They went undefeated. They had to go undefeated.
Yeah.
But that was the thing. You had to go undefeated to get that one.
Well, then you deserve
But that's what
it,
Indiana's done. So there you go.
Yeah. No, Indiana obviously should be in there. And then I'll say now the gauntlet, I mean, Miami went from nobody thought they should be in, or a lot of people. They probably had,
I think you're right about an 8.
Because you bet 8s.
And you could even just say, hey, we're just going to do the 1 and 2 from the 4 Power 4 conferences.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Top 2 from each conference.
That's right.
And you do away
that
with
would make the conferences valuable.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do away with the conference championship.
Well, that would be the first round.
Oh, yeah. So from each conference you play, and
That's
then
right.
It goes down to 4.
That's right. Now, that sounds like an exciting round of games.
And that's how you keep a conference championship.
And then you still
around.
have conference championship valuableness, valuability, value. It would still have.
I don't know why you're adding all them extra things at the end on valuable. Doesn't have, just valuable. Value.
Because I'm wild. I'm wild.
Yeah. Jim says they can format the top 12 better.
You know what? Forget Gruden. I'm going to say we should do 8, and it should be the 1 and 2 from each one of the Power 4 conferences.
I like that idea.
Done deal.
Yeah. So
and then the conference championships decide which team from the Power 4 conferences gets to play for the championship.
Do what now?
Then the conference championship games decide who's going to play from that conference to play for the national championship.
Well, you'd still have 4 teams at that point.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's almost like the divisions within the NFL now.
Well, so my question to you on that is, you got 4 conferences, 16 teams each. Are you adding more teams to each conference?
I don't think so.
So nobody,
I don't think so.
So Memphis is left
who
out.
Cares? Too bad, too sad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Where's my too bad?
But like,
too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to complain right now, right? And here's the deal.
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was a 1 versus a 2.
Oh, yeah.
And the AP poll and the coaches poll and a computer poll all got calculated together to figure out who it was going to be. And it was what it was.
Well, and even to go way back, 1967.
Used to be you didn't even play for it.
It was voted on the...
It was just a vote.
The Associated Press voted.
That's right. Just a vote.
Which was stupid. Yeah, so
but then those same people are going to say, well, that was stupid, so just the same thing as an 8 would be stupid or a 1 would be stupid or whatever.
I think because at some point you go, how many teams really deserve...
Well, but then now this
8 is at the most.
This one, they can say, well, obviously 10 teams deserved because the number 10 right now is playing for it.
Well, that's because they're dumb seeding.
I'm not talking about the seeding. I'm just saying that is the argument that somebody's going to make for more spots. Is that, hey, you got teams that are down there in the bottom of the seed bracket that could very well be playing for a national championship. Oh. You should be including more people.
But and I would go, and this year was the dumbest. The committee was the dumbest they've ever been in their lives.
You should be including Drinky's team.
No, I mean, the committee this year was ridiculous. Now, again, though, I'll say I didn't think Miami should have been in. I remember being like, I don't think they.
Oh, we said that multiple times. We said that, hey, it's ridiculous that they keep pushing the Miami agenda, even though Miami didn't even play for their conference championship.
You could say, I mean, and you look at this hindsight, but like, okay, Miami definitely should have been over Texas Tech. Texas Tech is who we thought they were. BYU obviously doesn't like the Big 12 now. You could say should not have been in.
I'm trying to remember the Texas Tech game.
Oh, Oregon beat them 23-0.
It was a blowout.
Yeah, it was boring, and Texas Tech couldn't do anything.
That makes me think. Did you see? I think I told you about that little clip of the coach at Texas Tech talking about how the national championship runs through Lubbock.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he got proved wrong.
He got proved wrong. And I mean, I can't really talk a lot, right? Because the SEC is struggling. I thought we were going to be much better.
Yeah.
Than we ended up being. So, I mean, I can't really say that much, but.
Yeah. I will say good for Ole Miss. They made a good run, and I was pulling for them.
Dude, I was rooting for them, too. The wife was like, I don't want to see Lane Kiffin get a check. But I was like, hey, I want them to go get a ring and then Kiffin not get the ring.
Yes. That's what I was hoping was
going to
happen.
See.
They would go, no, we're not going to give you one.
And then his big mouth about how he's got to go to LSU to win a national championship would be all shut up.
Well, and I'll tell you right now, I am pulling against LSU for as long as Kiffin. If he's there for the next 30 years, I will pull against him until he leaves. And I'll hope LSU loses all the time.
I've got my mustard bottle in the fridge. That was supposed to be funny. Where's the laugh button?
Oh, right here.
Because I'm wild. Yeah.
See, I don't know that I've heard that, but I don't get.
Oh, you don't know about what happened?
No.
Okay, so that was back in the day. Kiffin had just left Tennessee.
Oh, nobody cares about UT.
And then they went back to play Tennessee again, and all the Tennessee fans brought golf balls and mustard balls.
Now,
and
I know the golf
on
balls.
the field.
I remember them throwing golf balls, but I don't remember mustard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm dreaming. Was I dreaming?
No, because I've heard other people talk about the mustard, and I didn't understand it. Now, I remember the golf balls because he picked one of the golf balls up and put it in his pocket.
Let's see. Here we go. So there's the golf ball. Maybe this was just somebody talking trash.
I mean,
it was just on the field.
Yeah.
Where somebody threw it on the field. Yeah, I guess so.
I remember the golf ball.
I thought for sure they threw a mustard bottle at him too, but maybe I was missing.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it got thrown onto the field.
But you don't see an image of him getting hit by a mustard bottle.
No, that's what I didn't realize. Like, it was that big of a thing. The golf ball, because remember, you saw it on TV.
Yeah, and he put it in his pocket and everything.
Pocket, yeah.
Yeah, because he went up to the ref all complaining about it.
Yeah.
But there's no image here of a mustard bottle hitting him. So
yeah.
Maybe that's just a thing.
Yeah, I mean, they've made memes and stuff about it, but I didn't. I was like, what is the mustard? Because I remember the golf ball most of all. Jim says, no, the mustard bottle was a big meme.
Who brings a bottle of mustard to the football game?
I'm sure they went and got it at the hot dog stand, probably.
Yeah, you're not bringing it to the game. They're not going to let that into the stadium.
Yeah, I bet they got it from the hot dog stand. Now, a golf ball you could sneak in there. Dang, that ain't real.
No. It's
Saban getting hit by.
It's Lane Kiffin trolling Nick Saban. Speaking of, did you see my post that I put out there on our Facebook page where Kiffin was trolling Tennessee?
No. Mm-mm.
Did we not? We didn't talk about that, did we?
No.
So there's a post that I posted out there, and maybe you just glanced at it and said, "Oh, there's Tennessee stuff in the image. I don't care."
That's exactly what I did.
That's what I'm thinking. You probably did.
I just saw UT stuff. I didn't read the headline.
But no. So what it was this is actually Lane Kiffin's X page. And this is whenever this is like the day after that big recruit went to Tennessee. And Lane Kiffin was posting a picture of him basically at Tennessee.
Oh.
Saying, hey, I'm recruiting the recruit at Tennessee. And he ended up getting that guy, I think.
Oh, yeah. Sam Levitt?
Yeah. Well, Sam Levitt was at Tennessee. And Kiffin was at Tennessee when Sam Levitt was at Tennessee.
Lane Kiffin went to Tennessee?
He physically was at Tennessee while Levitt was there. Yep. Because apparently, I guess the player that Kiffin was going to get, when he told Levitt to kiss it, ended up not going or something. Something happened. It was a lawsuit or something.
Yeah, but that Sam Levitt, he was the woman of the night.
The woman of the night.
You know how many schools he went to in the like he would.
What is the woman of the night?
a lady of the night. Like everybody was with her.
Oh.
He was with every school in the last month.
I don't know those terminology.
So he went.
I'm too innocent.
Sam Levitt was before UT, like 4 or 5 days before that, Kentucky. They were like, oh, he's going to Kentucky. Then it was Miami.
He was everywhere, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Miami's about. He was shopping to see who's going to give him the most. And then it was, UT, and then he wound up at LSU. Because I wrote down how many places he went. He went Kentucky, Miami, Tennessee, and then wound up at LSU in the last here. And because I remember seeing the Kentucky
How much did he end up getting?
I don't know. And then seeing some UT fan going, oh, we're going to get him. And I was like, he was just at Kentucky. What do you mean you're going to get him? They were saying the same thing. And so...
this is potentially.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet they didn't publish the number.
Yeah, it may not be worked out yet.
You think they're still negotiating?
Yeah, and speaking of NIL, 2 days ago it says he signed with LSU.
Which one am I? This one here?
So I'd like to say LSU got a quarterback that couldn't even beat Mississippi State this year. Remember, Mississippi State upset Arizona State.
Man, you're trolling.
Yeah,
you're trolling now.
That's right. Yeah.
The cream of the crop.
I can troll as good as Lane Kiffin. I'm a troller.
You're trolling too. I swear. That's pretty
man.
good. That's pretty good.
But I mean, it's true. That's what happened this year.
It is true. It is true.
I watched that game, as a matter of fact.
Did you?
Yeah, it was the beginning of the year.
What was Levitt's numbers in the game? Terrible.
You'd have to look it up. No, I don't know.
I mean, they talk like he's like the next Carson Beck or something.
Yeah, Miami. Because on the way over here, I was listening to Sirius, the college football station there, and a guy from Miami was like, "Yeah, we thought we were getting him."
Oh yeah, because they thought they were going to get Sam Levitt.
Yeah.
But I mean, why is Sam Levitt so valuable?
Guess
I mean, Carson Beck played on a team that almost went to the national championship.
He's the next highest. He's the best out there in the portal right now.
Yeah,
well,
does that mean is that really that good though?
Yeah, because everybody was going after him. They want the next best thing. Like college football has become who can put the best
who puts
backyard
out the best
pickup.
hype.
No. Who can put together from one year to the next the best pickup team from one year? That's all it is. It's going out. You got a bunch of kids that came out to play football and backyard football on a Saturday, and who can pick the best
Who
players?
picks the best? Well, and it's funny. I was listening to
With
Clay
some
Travis in the
money
car on the way
influence.
home from work.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, most of these players are going to be ruined because of this. And I was like, what? Like when I heard that really shocked me. And he's like these players don't understand $50,000 or $100,000 is nothing in the big scheme of things. And they're jumping from school to school to school, only getting like 1 year at each school.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now they don't have a degree. They don't have any marketable skills. And maybe they're on a backup squad for the NFL for like 6 months.
I've got to think it's a little more than $50,000 that some of these.
No, he's talking about like the average player. All these players are hopping.
Yeah.
4,000. Remember we talked about this.
Yeah, 4,700, over 4,700 players.
Went into the portal.
Yeah.
So, and he was bringing up examples of players I'd never heard of.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to like 4 different teams.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy. It is rampant, especially in college basketball.
And there's no way that you're going to be able to transfer all those credits and actually get a degree after.
No. And I think, have I said this to you? I think like they're not going to school no more.
Oh, they're not even going to classes, what you're saying.
Yeah, they're not like the whole idea of a student athlete for college football is out the window. That's not even no longer a thing. Because you can't tell me these guys, maybe for some that go and play for the ones that would stay at a school 3 or 4 years, they're probably going for college, knowing they're not going pro. But like you just said, there's no way.
The average college football NIL deal varies widely from less than $100 for athletes to millions for top stars.
Yeah.
That's not NIL. This is AI. It doesn't know what an
Yeah.
average is, apparently. I want to see what the average is.
That one you just clicked on.
Players earning nearly $40,000 annually. $40,000 a year in NIL money, and you're going to jump from school to school to school to get a little bit more than $40,000?
Well, hold on.
But we're talking about like average players. I'm not talking about like the top quarterbacks.
Well, no, that's not even saying top. That's saying a starter for a Power 4 team will get $500,000 to $800,000 for a starting Power 4 quarterback, quality.
But you're not starting until third year, fourth year. A lot of these Power 4 conference teams, they're only going to let you're not going to start the first year.
There's 64 starters. So 64 players are getting anywhere from $500,000 to $800,000. Power 4.
64 out of 4,000.
Yeah. No, I know, but
what I'm saying is those guys, it ain't going to matter. I'm talking about the average player that's hopping from school to school to school to get a little bit more money. Like, these are the starters. I'm trying to find all the average guys.
Well, it's showing you position by position.
But, I mean, even if we said by position, right? And we said we look at all the starters.
So, basically, what they're doing is they're getting that as cash instead of scholarship. I get it as cash. I'd rather have 50 grand cash than 50 grand tied up in going to class every day and paying for my dorm and all that.
But you still have to be enrolled in classes to play.
You're living in the fantasy world. You're living 15, 20, 30, 40, your dad's college football. This ain't that's what we were just saying. You just said it yourself. There's no way these credits. They're going to tell you it does, but they're not going. I bet half these guys that are all the portal guys probably aren't going to class unless they want to.
NCAA athletes with NIL deals still must keep up their grades to remain eligible to play.
Okay, you can read that off AI all day, but that doesn't mean that that's actually reality of what's happening. You're telling me that they're able to keep up with that?
So you're saying athletes are going in, taking classes, and failing all their classes, still getting paid and playing?
Yeah, I think so. I truly think so.
Interesting.
Imagine your son getting a scholarship to Vanderbilt, then changing schools 3 times, ending up with no degree. It's happening a lot. Was that the Stetson Bennett for Georgia Bulldogs? Went 6 years and never got a degree.
And Jim brings up the biggest comment that Clay Travis brought up was that, hey, you give an 18 or 20-year-old $100,000, you can't tell me they're not going to go buy some crazy expensive car that's going to depreciate over the next 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And have nothing left. Because
you were saying, oh, they're jumping for $40,000, $50,000. Well, yes, because they're getting that cash, and it doesn't have to. It's not tied up in, oh, I got a scholarship.
I'm just saying that it's not going to work out for them because they're going to blow that money.
No, 100% they're going to, but that's why they're jumping is because the money, like.
And he was giving an example, one player that apparently his mother disowned him because a transfer from one school to another would have meant $50,000 more. And she said that would have changed our lives. $50,000 ain't going to change your life, Mama.
Yeah, no,
It ain't going to change your life.
Yeah.
Nowadays, cost of living alone, you're going to eat up half that money in a year just eating.
And I mean,
literally eating.
Yeah. Well, and that's where, like, at least the school was giving you an education that you could go.
And you'd have skills.
Yes.
You could go actually get a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
of course, I guess a lot of people would argue, do you need an education anymore to get a job? All these college people don't even have jobs.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. The college football is just.
I mean, you don't have a college degree.
Mm-mm.
You got a great job.
Yeah, I mean,
because you worked your tail off.
I think it's worth it. Work ethic. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
so the question is, does it really matter if you got a college degree or not? And I'm sure a lot of these athletes are like, well, I don't really care about a college degree.
No.
Give me $400,000. Give me $100,000 a year, $400,000.
Yeah. Now, if some of these kids
I'll go find me a job after I get done my 4 years of $100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, now, if somebody gets $100,000 a year and he like just throws it in savings and doesn't really live high on the hog during them 4 years, and then
gets free room and board, right?
Yeah, and then once he gets done, then he's like, all right, I got a little cushion till I can find
$400,000 that paying me dividends.
Then you're like, all right, that's the ones you go, okay, good for you for doing that. And that goes to like Shaquille O'Neal. Like, I love what he's become.
Shaq Daddy.
You know, he took it like he had a big pro career, but man, he has his hands. You turn the TV on and see a commercial, and Shaquille O'Neal's going to be in there. He owns companies. He's
put his hustle to his money.
Yes, he used his athletic career. Now, he was one of the big-time NBA player, but still, like Magic Johnson, same thing. He's a business guy. He's creating. He ran with that. He used to open up Starbucks everywhere, and tried to put them in smaller. Like, he's trying to build communities up, like urban communities. He was putting Starbucks in
I think we've
places.
talked about this on one of the shows.
Yeah, we have. But like, if you do that, I'm like, oh, that to me is a smart way to use. You came from nothing. Charles Barkley, same way. You can name a lot of guys, and I'm naming guys from my era. I'm sure there's guys now. I think Marshawn Lynch was very smart. Came out of Cal, I think it was. Played at Seattle forever, Buffalo. So, yeah, what's some of the comments here?
Yeah, Jim says, so I guess he's referring to the kid that saves all his money.
Yeah.
Got a good hit on his shoulders. How many are there? He says there's not many.
Yeah, but I would think at this point there's enough, and even there's guys I just called out guys that were my age and who I saw, Magic Johnson, all these guys. But there's got to be guys. Marshawn Lynch is a little younger. You look him up. I can't remember exactly what he did. I want to say all the bonus money that he got when he signed. I can't remember what it was. One or the other. Either his bonus money when he signing bonuses. He only lived off that, and everything's salary.
Man, he looks like a beast. I swear, he looks like a real beast.
But I can't remember how he did it. But it was so smart. He didn't touch his. I think he just lived off his bonus money, signing bonus, and then everything he made salary he saved and didn't touch. And then when he retired, he had all that amassed. I think that's what it was. I wonder if he can find
his net worth or something.
Well, and find because let's see. No, that's about his retirement. Okay, if that's right, that's good. NCAA is requiring NIL deals to have a financial advisor, but that's just another hand in your pocket.
Is somebody else taking more money?
Yeah, but I mean, they ought to offer every athlete, all the way down to your sports that probably won't go pro. I think they ought to offer financial class, financial. That should be a class, finance.
Trying to find his post.
Maybe. Here we see.
An entrepreneur in the cannabis industry.
Yeah,
launching a line of cannabis products.
See, he also look at these ownership groups. A lot of stuff.
Oakland Roots SC.
Look, he's an ambassador for Seattle's hockey team, NHL team, and an investor. See, he's doing like you're
minority interest in a thoroughbred racehorse.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he like. Let's see.
Portal Inc. The holoportation startup. Holoportation. The heck is that?
I don't know. Oh, is it like cards and stuff? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Let's see. What is holoportation? Now we're kind of going down a rabbit hole, huh?
But I will have to look up that story. But and there's been several guys. He isn't the only one that they live off of.
Real-time 3D capture and transmission technology that creates lifelike interactive holograms of people.
Oh, wow.
Allowing users wearing mixed reality headsets like Microsoft's HoloLens to see, hear, and interact with remote individuals as if they were physically present in the same space.
So he's invested in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that's smart.
Oh my. Look at this. It's like a digital hologram.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I mean.
That is crazy.
So now kids do that, like through college. And now I'll say, as they go to these colleges, if they make those connections to those things, maybe that's going to help them. But
if you're jumping from one college to the next every year,
I don't think.
Other investors in Portal Inc., which is the holoportation startup, include Tim Draper, Quavo from Migos, who is Albert Pujols.
Yeah, he was a big time baseball.
Brianna Stewart
plays WNBA, and Luke Walton.
That's the Lakers, huh?
Yeah, Luke Walton is Bill Walton's son, and Luke Walton actually came into Jake Melnick's when the NBA draft. They had.
Oh, you got to meet him.
I didn't meet him. I was working, and he came in with agents, and they had dinner at our restaurant. I watched him from afar. But he was in our restaurant. It was when he just come out of college, getting ready for the pros.
Speaking of, Brian mentioned on the podcast the little challenge that you put to him. Did you catch that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh no, here we go.
Yeah. So that, so funny. So yeah.
And I think we may have talked about that on the podcast, on our podcast.
No, because we didn't have one.
Maybe you just talked to me about it.
I think I told you about it.
You want to share and talk a little bit about it?
So we went, over the holidays. I was in Panama City, and New Year's Eve, I drove down, and Penelope, I don't know if he's still watching, he came down a day early, and he drove with me. We got up, man. So
y'all rode together from Panama City down to Tampa?
And I rented a car, and we got up. We had to get up and left at 4 in the morning. We left at 4, so we got up about 3:30. Left at 4 in the morning when it was still dark. And when we got back that night, it was dark. But anyway, we drove down.
How long is the drive from Tampa?
6 hours. I thought it was going to be like 5.5, but it was 6 hours. And but it was a great, like, it's something that it was fun. It was a fun trip.
Holy mackerel! You have to go all the way inland. I was thinking there was issues there because they've got wetlands right there along the coast.
I mean, you can drive like little back roads and stay the coast, but it would take you
real
longer.
Back roads.
Yeah. So we did that route right there, and so we get down to Tampa. We get there. The game started at 12 o'clock. We got there at 11:15. Park.
Yeah, because there's no coastal highway down through
there.
No,
it would probably be a pretty drive going that route. But
a lot of marshes, huh?
So we drove down. We go to the game. So I'm down. And so Penelope, he couldn't. He told me he wanted to go later on, and so they couldn't get another pass onto the field. but he got a ticket. He sat like 2 rows from the field.
You're kidding me.
And when you got in there, like, so another topic, I don't know if we'll get to it, but attendance at the ball games was down. There was only like 35,000 people there.
Wow.
You could see, I mean, but yeah, his ticket was like 2 rows, because second half I went over, we ended up down on the other side of the field where he was sitting. Yeah, it was 800 plus miles we drove. But
almost 4 each way, right?
Yeah.
Also, you went past Uchikuni Springs.
Yeah. We went through a swamp. We swear that's probably where several dead bodies are hidden.
That's probably where you got the flu.
Well, maybe. But we're pretty sure there's dead bodies in this swamp where we drove through. I was like, that's a good place to probably put one. Alligator ate it probably. But we get there, and then we go to the game.
Dead bodies get eaten by the gators, huh?
Yeah. So we go to the game. I'm standing down, so Nate, they flew down. They left at like 9:30, and they flew from Nashville 9:30. They got there the same time we got there, but they didn't leave Nashville till 9:30. But anyway, we get there. We're watching the game, and it's early in the game. And Earl Bennett, he's a Vandy receiver, played in the pros. Probably one of Vandy's best receivers ever played, and college in general, but or a good receiver. And he's down on the field, and I was like, Brian, there's Earl Bennett.
Played for the Bears?
Mm-hmm. And so I pointed him out, and he was like, oh, that's Earl. And he's like, man, he doesn't look. He just looked at him in plain clothes, and he's been retired now out of football for a while, but he still looks fast to me.
He looks fast to you.
So I told Brian, I said, hey.
That's such a random statement. He looks fast. I think
he looks like an athlete.
He still
right?
looks fast.
Yeah. So I said, Brian, do you think if you started at the 30-yard line, because we're standing right at the field, I said, if you started at the 30-yard line and he started at the goal line, do you think you could beat him to the other end, 100 yards? And he gave you a 30-yard head start. And Brian's like, yeah, of course. I said, there's no way.
He said, yeah, of course.
He was like, yeah, I think I could beat him. And
on the podcast, they were like, yeah. Nate's like, yeah, I'm going to get Earl Bennett, and that's going to be the first of the new podcast is watching Brian try to beat Earl Bennett.
So look, this is the early in the game. Towards the end of the game, we're on the other end, and I'm standing by Brian again. We look up, and Brian goes, oh, no, Nate's talking to Earl Bennett. Look, he walks Earl Bennett over. He's like, this is my buddy Mike. I was like, I met you at the U, because I was like, I met, nice.
You went to the UT game.
Yeah, he didn't remember, but
of course
I was like, yeah, shook his hand.
Shakes how many hands?
Then he goes, and then this is my buddy Brian, who's on our podcast. Oh, nice to meet you. And then then he goes, yeah. So Brian thinks if he started at the 30-yard line and you started at the goal line and ran the 100 yards, that he would beat you. And he goes, no way. And Brian's like, what do you mean? He's like, no, I got you.
Wow, Mr. Sarcasm.
Yeah. I mean, it was that quick. And then somebody asked him, says, well, how far before you don't think you could beat him? And I'll say this, beforehand when we were talking, me and Brian, I said, I bet he could beat you from the 50-yard line. So then it was asked.
So you're giving Brian half the field.
Yeah.
Half the distance.
Yeah. But then
maybe Brian can win.
So then somebody says, well, how far before you don't think you could beat him? He goes, if he started at 50, that's iffy.
100 yards is a long ways, man.
So
I don't think people realize that's a long ways. I mean, we're talking like really stout athletes running a 99 trying to run back a touchdown.
Yeah.
And they're running out of gas when they get down to the other end.
Yeah, but Brian's like 50-something.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Brian's going to run out of gas.
And that's what I told him. He goes, I can't believe you don't think. I said, listen, Brian. I told him, I said, all right, if you start at the 30, this is how I broke it down. I said, 40 yards? Because Brian was like, I can run like a 40 and 6.5. I'm like, okay, the first 40 yards, I'm not worried about you. Like, I said, it is, if in 40 yards, you'll be to the other 30. he'll probably be about the 50-yard line. You're 20 yards
the
ahead.
first little bit's going to be pretty easy.
I said, but from there on, your fall off, you're going to drop off, and his drop off
ain't the same.
Yes. I said he's going to catch you. That's what worries me is your drop off. When you start giving out, you're going to give out. His give out ain't like yours.
It's going to last a lot longer.
And the last 10 to 15 yards is where he'll get you.
Well, and he'll still give out probably even after 100. You're going a full 100. You're going to run out of steam. Yeah. Coming at that last 5 is going to be harder.
Yeah. So.
Glad to have you, Ray Gunn.
Oh yeah, there's Reagan.
Well, we need to talk about something else here in a minute.
We'll let him know. Yep. Hang on, don't go nowhere, Reagan.
Don't go anywhere, Reagan.
But yeah, so that was the whole challenge was if you gave him a 30-yard head start.
And he just didn't hesitate. He says, "No,
I'll beat him." Was like, "No, I'd beat him." Like took one look, just met the guy.
Never right talked to him. Nothing. No, I'll beat him.
I'd beat him.
I'd beat him.
And then said maybe 50 yards would be hard. I mean, to be looked at, and someone goes, "I can give you a 50 head start, and maybe I couldn't beat you."
So Earl Bennett still looks stout, huh?
Like athletic. It looks like he's lost weight from his playing days. Like he's leaner, but I bet he's still fast.
Let's see if I can find a recent picture. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
we're back to.
And I don't even know, like.
Probably not going to have any recent pictures, I guess.
No.
Past 24 hours. Let's try past years, see what happens. Now, they're all older pictures.
Yeah, no, it's all playing. But, yeah, so it's so funny.
Some of these pictures, they're not Earl Bennett.
Yeah. But, yeah, so we went. It was fun. I mean, even though Vandy lost to Iowa. Stunt. I did get to meet Theo Vaughn though. He hung out. He was down there with us.
I think you sent me a picture.
Mm-hmm. So I tried. So we're standing there talking.
You tried what?
So I tried, and I know I didn't get it done, and I'm so mad at myself. So we're standing there. Theo's a nice guy, but him and Nate were talking. He come over and they were talking first half, and I just happened to be. It was like Nate, Theo, then me. I was standing beside him, and Nate had introduced me, and I will say an impressive thing about Theo is when Nate introduced me, he said, "This is my friend Michael." Well, they're talking 20 minutes. They're just in full conversation. He would occasionally turn to me and go, "Man, that Iowa defense is tearing us up," and then go right back into conversation with like
just rando.
Yeah,
But that's kind of like if you watch this podcast.
I had no problem because
it's his personality. He's just kind of here to there to
he
there
doesn't
to there.
know me. Yeah, but he was like would turn and say something to me and then go back. So he's talking to me. Well, then he turns. He's like. And this has been 20 minutes or better, right? And he has no reason to remember who I am or know my name. Well, he turns and he goes, "Hey, Michael, could you take a picture of me and Nate?" And hands me his phone to take a picture.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, sure. And me and some buddies at work, we always had this thing like, if people stop, you're on vacation, they're like, "Hey, would you take a picture?"
Why are they not going to run off with the phone?
Well, no. And we've always said the joke is, man, if you take a picture, because a buddy of mine said he did it one time. It was random people like in Gatlinburg. And before he does it, he flipped it around, took a picture of himself. Because you can't, they can't tell that you do that. And then takes like 3 or 4 pictures of them so it's buried a little bit so they won't see it till later and just go, "God, it's just random."
This is a random guy that just took a picture of
himself. He hands me his phone. I immediately go, "I got to take a selfie of me on Theo Vaughn's phone."
Did you?
I tried, but I was trying to be quick. I got nervous.
You got anxious.
I got nervous. So I hit a button. I thought I was hitting the flip around, but then it brought up like all these other options of like zoom in.
Oh, no.
And I was keeping I was like, "Oh, crap, don't miss it." So I just hit back like exit. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm taking too long." So then
was it an iPhone or an Android?
I don't know. I'm an old man when it comes to phones.
Hood asked the most important question. Did you meet Pavia's mom?
No, I saw her though. We saw her. She was close. She was in the stands, but no, I didn't meet her. No. Where do you think I got the flu? Actually,
Sure, Mandy loved to hear that.
Yeah. No. But yeah, so I tried to take one, but I know I hit the wrong button, and then I got nervous and was like, just take pictures now. So I took a couple pictures. I don't think I hit the right thing, but.
So did you give Nate your phone to get a picture with Theo? Because your picture was with Theo. It was you and
Theo. So Theo opened the door for me.
Now you could say, well, let me get my picture too.
So they go back to talking and hanging out, and 5-10 minutes later, I was like, hey, Theo, I was like, since I took a picture, I said, can I get one with you? Oh, yeah. He didn't care. And so Brian took that picture, I think.
Oh, Brian did?
Yeah. He didn't take a selfie of himself on my phone.
I was about to say, did Brian take a selfie? Brian didn't know that was going through your mind. No, he probably would have if he knew.
And had I known I'd done it, I would have told them. But I was like, I know I didn't get it done. And I was mad. I was like, man, I would love to have.
Yeah, if you had told that story and you had done it, Brian would totally have done it.
Oh, would have been. Yeah. But because I knew I didn't execute it right. And so I'm still to this day
Execution matters.
Yeah. Because wouldn't it be, I mean, he probably would have just deleted it. But later on that night, he'd gone back and went,
what the hell is this?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Come on, Wisdom Beard, get with it.
Yeah, so no, it was fun. They didn't win, and then me and Penelope drove back. I mean, we were probably in Tampa 4 hours, and we drove 12 hours to get there.
Man, it was,
total
and I'll be honest,
trip.
It was that game that made me start to think, oh my gosh, the SEC is down.
And I'll say this about Iowa. Man, they were more physical, and you want to talk about like, people talk about strength or like corn-fed. You're like, man, they were pushing like
some big boys pushing Vandy around.
Yeah, they came to play. I don't know if they just came to play that day or, man, they were physical. That was one of the things that took me. I was like, holy crap. They pushed people around. They came to play. I was impressed by that part of Iowa.
When I sat there and I thought, okay, is this an opt-out thing or, what is it? But it ain't. Like, I mean, I know
I'll say
Vandy had, what's his name, Stowers opted out, right?
So I think in the first half.
That was Pavia's go-to guy. Stowers and Pavia were roommates.
They didn't look like in the first half. Now, the second half they came out, they turned it around. But the first half, they looked kind of just lackadaisical. Like, I won't say didn't want to be there, but it didn't look like they came out
to play.
Yeah.
Tennessee was the same way. You look at, I don't know if you saw that game, but Aguilar was joking and laughing, and they weren't blowing them out or anything. And I'm sitting here going, why are you being so casual and laughing and having a good time when you're losing?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Didn't matter, yeah.
Like, they just like, hey, I don't care about the bowl game. I'm like, dude, I care about winning. Don't you want to win?
Yeah.
Like,
especially now, because you can legitimately say, like, the Big Ten whooped the SEC.
They whooped them. All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. But there were a lot of Big Ten.
It was what? Texas won one, right? But that wasn't even against Big Ten, was it?
Yeah, it was Michigan.
Was it? It was Michigan, yeah.
But other than that, man, everything else, Illinois.
Well, that was right after Michigan's coach got let go too, though.
Yeah, they had Michigan had some issues.
They had some issues.
Yeah, they had some things going.
Yeah, the defense couldn't stop nothing.
They could not.
Couldn't stop anything.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's craziness, man. Craziness.
Yeah.
The whole bowl season, did you see the clip did I share that with you where what's his name had his podcast? He was talking about how they should move the bowls. Maybe we talked about this in a previous. They should move the bowls to the beginning of the year.
Oh, like a
beginning of the season game, and then it would actually count towards, hey, if you're winning or losing those bowl games, then now it's got value going into the championship. Right? Because that would have been a measurement.
I don't think we talked about it, but that, yeah. Okay, yeah, I could see that.
So like a bowl game invitational weekend at the very beginning of the season,
where they put some good teams together.
Yeah, they try to pair up teams and then the bowls have value again because now it's something that, hey, I'm opening up the season.
What if
now it's a loss on your record before you go to the championships?
At the end of the year, all right, they say, oh, Iowa and Vandy paired up, but it's going to be at the beginning of the year.
Oh, you move all the bowls that would have happened at the end.
So this is game one of
next season. Yeah, I think that's great.
Cool. Okay, yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah. This is game one next
The complaint that I heard from people was, oh, it'll be too hot. Well, who cares? Who cares?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, it's going to add one more game. Well, it's already adding one more game. It's just freezing to death instead of burning up.
Yeah. Because, man, we were in Tampa. I wore long johns.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But
it was that cold.
But the first half,
you started getting a little hot once the sun came out.
The low got in the low 40s, and they said it'll get into the 50s, but they were talking about the wind. Well, the first half, they were making fun of me because it was warm, and they were like, I can't believe you wore long johns. Like, Nate was like, what are you doing? He offered for me to go take them off. He's like, you can go back to the van and take them off. And I said, well, I ain't got no underwear on under.
Because I'm wild, yeah.
Yeah. Jim, what will the NFL not allow?
He's saying that the NFL is not going to allow the bowls to be moved to the beginning of the season.
Well, no. Well, no. So yeah, I know what he's saying. Okay.
Is that what he's trying to say?
Well, maybe. I don't know. You'll have to maybe help us out with what you mean there. I think if you say that's game one, it still starts the same.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah. It starts as your game one because they start.
I like that idea.
End of August.
I'd much rather see it be a game one because then it has value towards the national championship.
Yeah.
It's a game of the season, and now it's on your record.
Yeah.
Right? You're playing the bowls at the end. You already know who's going to be playing for the national championship. Nobody cares.
Now, I would say, though, scheduling probably it would be too hard to figure that out. But
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I mean, can you imagine a bowl week, the first week of college football? That would be so exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could do. So preseason, the NFL will have. They make. I want to say preseason, or maybe it's the first game of the year.
I think it's they need to count though. Preseason doesn't count.
No. What I'm saying, I know, but what they do is they make sure whoever played in the Super Bowl plays each other in preseason. So you could in college have that kind of same the first game can be some matchups that were at the end of the year type things.
Okay, you said New Year.
Oh, I think he meant. Yeah, no, we mean the new year, the next season.
Yeah, it would be a different team.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be the same team. We know.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the same team, and especially in the NIL era, it's not going to be the same team.
Yeah.
But you could still pair them up and have it be the opening game of the season, and I think that'd be great.
Oh yeah, and with so much, it would be hard. I could get that to prepare with turnover, but I mean that's the nature now.
But I mean that's where we're at right now.
The first game every year now.
You've already got these people opting out at the end of the season anyway. Yeah. The new team would not be opting out. You'd have everybody.
Yeah, but what he's saying is. But as it is now, it's hard to prepare for the first game of the year next year because you don't know who's on any team.
That's right. NIL's got all these teams thrown up in the air.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep people. I don't even know how to do it. And there was another, I can't remember who I was listening to. They were talking about how, is it harder now to be a head coach in the NFL or in college football? Because it used to be that the argument was, college football is easier than being a head coach in the NFL. But now In college, you basically got free agency on every player every year.
Yeah, I would say maybe NFL, you got more stability as your
It's going to be
team.
easier because you got more stability in NFL.
You know your team
Yeah.
from one year to the next more than you do now in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. That aspect has changed.
It's crazy. Crazy.
And I would say the last 2 years, that's really changed.
We need to do our pick'ems. I just realized we've been going on for a while here.
Yeah, so let's move to the pick'ems. A lot of good.
Sorry about that.
Good topics to talk about. Though we had some good interaction. So speaking of pick'ems,
pick'ems a little bit different. We did the pick'ems two. We did 2 pick'ems
since the last time we were together. Last week's only. I was.
We're not going to talk about how many people.
Yeah, I didn't try to promote. There wasn't really, but
we didn't really talk about it. I did a little clip.
We didn't have enough participation. But the week before, I should say it was the New Year's Bowl games. We did that. We had good participation. We had quite a few, and I got the winners of that. And I hope Reagan's still hanging on here. Reagan won. It was a rough week. We had a lot of participation, but he won at 5-4.
Wow.
9 games, yeah. And
So
that's
the
where the
pick'ems was
SEC
way off because everybody was picking SEC teams and they all lost.
Yep. And so he went 5-4 to win. We got a beanie to
Give him a beanie. Yep.
And you'll see him, so we'll get that to him. And I still got to get Jim's hat to him.
And Reagan got a hat whenever he helped co-host. Whenever you were down, you went to the Tennessee game that weekend. I think.
Yeah,
Tennessee
that's right.
Game, so.
But I'll say Jay Hood and a surprise, Buddy Tommy Flatt that could care less about football went 4-5.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Well, Reagan says he's still here, so
there you go.
Good job, Reagan.
So congrats, Reagan. You win a Mike and Jrod beanie. Michael said it best, like a reckless. Yeah. It's.
Were you talking about pickup game? Yeah.
Who can pick the best team? That's what it's getting like.
Yeah, pickup game. Yep.
So now we'll get into pick'ems. This week we got
This will be our last pick'em, just so you know.
Yeah.
This will be our there's not going to be enough games. In fact, we debated whether or not there was even enough games this week because it's so thin on the number of games to pick.
Yeah.
There's only going to be 5 games to pick.
4 NFL playoff games and the national championship.
Yeah, and it looks like that the Mike and Jrod, we use Linktree for the Mike and Jrod website because it's free.
Working again, right?
And it appears to be working again. I'm gonna hit refresh to see. Yep, it appears to be working again. So. You get what you pay for, and we don't pay.
Yeah.
Because we ain't got no money. And we're thankful for our sponsors, but we're using our sponsorship money to push the shorts and try to grow the channel. So
yeah, that's right.
We appreciate them, but all that money is going towards pushing some clips to get some more action.
He says he's not going to play because it's not fair to the other players.
Mm-hmm.
You've only won once.
I thought he won a couple times.
Just once, I believe.
Yeah, he won 7-2, a 7-2.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big one. He's playing the whole. I won. I'm gonna go out like Nick Saban did. Go out on top.
Yeah, that's right.
Go out on top.
So
anyway,
I think I got a good prize this time.
Do you?
It's cold. We've been giving away hats.
Are you like giving anticipation here? Should I have like a drum roll? I don't think I have a drum roll.
Do the gong.
Wisdom.
So I do have to give away a Mike and Jrod throw blanket. Want to do that?
Ooh ah.
Oh, I don't have.
I don't even know what the ooh ah button is.
Yeah, we can do a Mike and Jrod blanket here.
Here, how about this?
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
No. So that's what we'll do, a Mike and Jrod throw blanket. Unless you just want a hat.
Yeah, Mike and Jrod blanket.
Yeah.
Throw blanket's nice.
Yeah. So it's cold. It's wintertime. You can snuggle up, read a nice book by the fire with your throw blanket.
Lovey-dovey.
All right. So let's get to the pick'em.
I'm sitting here having the link. So MikeandJrod.com, you can click on the link. It'll take you directly into the survey. And as you can see from today's survey, we are including the playoff games for the NFL.
Yep.
So first one on the survey is going to be Buffalo versus Denver, the Bills versus the Broncos. And it is the Broncos picked by 1.5. There's been no change.
Broncos 1.5. And it is at Denver. Yep.
At because the Broncos.
Isn't it crazy? The Broncos were the #1 seed this year in the AFC. And they're -1.5.
Man, I feel bad because we're about to talk about something I have no clue about because I have not watched any NFL.
Oh, really?
I watched the Titans, and it ain't much to watch. So
the Broncos, surprisingly, I mean, I don't think anybody would have said they were going 14-3 this year.
And everybody thought the Chiefs were going to be big again, and they just didn't perform.
Yeah,
my understanding. Like I said, I haven't been really following.
Well, and then Mahomes, when Mahomes, of course, he got hurt, and then they got put out of the playoffs, and then the Titans beat the Chiefs this year. Mahomes wasn't there. Josh Allen will throw it over the mountains.
Is Josh Allen the quarterback for the Broncos? I don't even know.
Yeah. No. Josh Allen's quarterback for the Bills. Bo Nix, the old Auburn quarterback's the quarterback for the Broncos, which is surprising. I don't know. I like to think home field advantage is gonna, and it's pretty much a pick 'em.
Yeah, because it's 1.5. It's pretty.
I'm thinking if Buffalo doesn't do it this year, their window's closing with Josh Allen, I feel like. Because the last few years, they've been kind of picked to do it.
So Josh Allen's been on the Bills for a while.
Yeah, and they've worked up to, they've had a good team. And it's kind of been like.
Is he an older guy?
29. He's in his prime.
Is that old for the NFL?
That's your prime. But this team with Buffalo.
He's from Firebaugh, California.
Huh. He was born in 96. That's when I graduated.
Jeez, we're old, dude.
He was just born about the time I graduated, May 21st.
Jeez.
That's crazy. I'm going to go Broncos at home. I'm tired. I want to see some new blood in the NFL playoffs.
I'm going to pick home field advantage.
Broncos to
on
cover?
a pick 'em, I'm going home field.
Okay. Yeah, 1.5 basically.
Where's my survey here?
So we're both saying cover.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably means that the Bills are going to win now.
Yeah, I guess so. That's usually the way that rolls, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my survey
so
up. So
Buffalo beat the Chargers, I think it was 16-3.
16-3.
Last week, but it was really cold. And, Josh Allen played at Wyoming.
Okay, next pick on the list here.
I actually know somebody that went to Wyoming on a golf scholarship.
These are actually in order of times that the games are going to occur.
Okay.
Penelope says Bills pull it through. Here we go.
Yeah, you might be right there, Penelope.
San Francisco at Seattle Seahawks. The 49ers and the Seahawks.
I can move 7-point spread.
Seahawks have got a 7-point spread. Now, this is the NFL, and I'm going to say that 7 points is a big spread.
It is.
And so NFL. I am not going to say, I'm going to say 6 point.
Saying no cover.
No cover.
Why we got to be the same? I want to say no cover. I'm saying no cover
just to make you feel
better. Because I feel like that's a lot.
That's a lot. I think 7 points in the NFL, especially in the playoffs, is high.
Yeah. And
I can see him still winning by like 3 or by like a 6 point.
And here's the thing: they're in the same division. They've already played twice.
Oh, really?
So they're going to be very familiar with each other.
About my miss game.
I want to see what the other two games.
What was the other? Yeah, what were the other scores?
All right,
17-13.
Seattle lost beginning of the year, and then
Did they play them multiple times?
Yeah, twice. Yep. and then they beat them 13-3. So low scoring both times.
Yeah, the most recent one though indicates that the 7-point spread is pretty real.
Yeah, but that's funny. The away team has won both times this year.
Yeah, because that's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So, saying no cover, we're going with 49ers keeping it close on the road. I agree. Okay.
Goes with the away team message, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does, because the road team has won in both meetings this year.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel good about it. So, Seattle's probably going to kill them.
Penelope saying the Seahawks quarterback might miss the game.
Oh, wow. Well, then.
That really says it.
Yeah.
Right.
They hadn't affected the spread yet.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So Seahawks are favored. I'm saying 49ers. I'm saying Seahawks
I
no
can't believe
cover.
we are picking the same. This is kind of weird.
Well,
I'll change one of them. I'll choose to do different on one of them.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll start to differ somewhere.
Okay, next game. Next game is going to be Houston Texans versus the New England Patriots. And this is Patriots by 3.
So it's at New England. Patriots by 3, huh?
Yep.
Oof.
I want to pick the Texans, but I'm going to go with my home field advantage thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Texans are from the South. They're playing up in the North.
Yeah, no. Playing in New England in the playoffs in January.
That's cold.
Yes.
That's rough.
Always.
That's a New England advantage if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember the Titans playing there a few times.
So I'm going to say New England covers.
New England covers.
It's New England by 3. Texas defense is savage, is what Penelope says.
Yeah.
Are you going to say Texas or New England?
You took my thunder.
Okay, then I'll pick Texas.
Golly, you changed quick.
I was kind of on the edge. The whole 3-point thing was making me think Bob Barker style.
I'm gonna say Vrabel, the old Titans coach, gets it done.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going for Houston.
You want him to lose?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna say no cover.
I don't think he did. I don't think he performed for the Titans like he should have.
I think the Titans. I agree with you there, Reagan. The Texans will be frozen cows. So you're gonna say no cover. I think the front office is the problem with the Titans.
Interesting.
Yeah, but.
Well, are you thinking that it's time to look at the next big game? This is going to be a big game.
Bears.
And I know where you're going to go. You're going to say that Los Angeles does not cover.
I am taking this because this is in Chicago.
L.A. has moved from 4.5 to 3.5.
Yeah.
So it's moving in the Bears' direction. And I'm about to go just the opposite of you.
Are you?
Go Rams.
Okay.
Because I've never lived in Chicago, but I have lived in L.A. So.
Oh, there we go.
So and you've lived in Chicago.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're going to be a Bear, and I'm going to be a Ram.
In the
playoffs. When I was in L.A., I don't think the Rams were there. I think it was the Raiders that were there at that time.
Give me...
Because the Raiders were in L.A., weren't they?
Yeah, at one time. The Los Angeles Raiders. Yep. Give me the Bears. Yeah, 3.5. Man, I'll take them to no cover. That Bears-Packers game, I asked you if you watched that. You're saying cover.
Yeah, I didn't watch
so
it.
You're going...
I'm picking things that are going to be like just, oh, I like this or I like that. I'm picking as a not knowledgeable person.
Well, up until the fourth quarter, like the Bears had no business winning that game. And then the fourth quarter came. They were down 21-6 going into the fourth quarter. And come back. Now, I'll say I think the coach kind of early on panicked. He went for it several times on fourth down, and it was in their territory. Like on the 30, 35-yard line, and he went for it and missed it, and so gave the Packers great field position. But
I'm I'm pretty sure that was the LA Raiders whenever I was there.
Did it say when they were there?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out. Yeah.
But
they were in Los Angeles from 82 to 94. And then they were in Oakland from 95 to 2000. So it wasn't the LA Raiders. So who was in LA?
Rams. It was Rams.
No, it wasn't the Rams.
Yes.
No. During the time that I was there. They were St. Louis at the time I was there.
Oh, okay.
So that means it would have been the Chargers were in San Diego, I thought, at the time.
They were.
So who was in LA? Was there not a pro team in LA at the time? Maybe not.
They didn't have one for a while. I'm going to go Bears. And although the Rams have they do have a great wide receiver in Puka Nacua.
There's a wiki page dedicated to the history of the NFL in Los Angeles.
Yeah. There you go. The Rams were there from 46 to 94. Then the Raiders, Raiders were there.
I don't like the way they did this page.
Well, you're scrolling up and down. You can't hardly figure out what's going on.
Usually they've got here's the date range.
Yeah.
They did a date range that was 1946 to 1994. There was multiple teams there during that time period.
Yeah.
The Rams moved to Anaheim in 79.
So they returned to LA in 2016. The Raiders were there. I don't know.
Both Los Angeles franchises leave in 1995.
There you go.
2 decades without a team, so they did not have a team when I was there.
20 years. There you go. That's crazy.
20 years that LA, one of the biggest markets in the country, did not have a professional football team.
Yeah.
Did not have that's crazy.
The
Raiders. Yeah, that was the whole thing whenever they were in Oakland. It was like they were the bruisers. They were the bad boys.
Oh, yeah. So here's my hope that the Bears win this game, next game, and make it to the Super Bowl, and we get to watch them on the cruise ship. Mandy will go nuts if we got to watch the Bears on the cruise ship.
On the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Well, the cruise ship's got internet, right? So they can watch it.
Oh, yeah. No,
Watch it on the big screen
out on the deck. That'd be nice.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pick LA. You're going to pick the Bears.
Now we've differed.
A lot.
Yep.
I'm different on purpose.
Right,
oh, my
gosh.
Game. Did I leave the thing up there? I did.
All right, the last game.
Okay, last game. Here we go. Up. Ding, 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 ding. National Championship. Miami versus Indiana. And the spread is Indiana by 8.5. And it has gone in Indiana's favor.
It's 8.5.
Started off at 7.5. Oh, and guess what? Guess what I'm about to do?
I don't know.
I'm going to pick Indiana Bob Barker style, 9.5.
Yeah. Man, I want to take Indiana. So you're saying they cover?
Oh, I'm not changing my mind on this one.
Yeah.
What's his name over at Miami's got me turned off to Miami. What's his name?
Cristobal. Oh, Michael Irvin.
I just can't stand him.
My gosh, man.
After that one game, he turned a trash can over and put a jersey on it and took his belt off and started beating like a crazy person.
He's nuts, dude.
Crazy. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to be affiliated with that. I don't want to have anything to do with that.
He's wild.
Jim says Miami all the way.
Let's see.
Oh,
because I'm wild.
Yeah, that's
him. That is him.
Yeah.
That he is. You know what? He is like Macho Man, isn't he?
Yeah.
He acts just like Macho Man.
I'm wild. I don't know. Macho Man has better promos than Michael Irvin.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Macho Man is the best promo maker.
He's the promo king.
Yeah, for my money anyway. For sure. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say. Surprised his hair hasn't exploded. Yeah.
He says here. I guess he mistyped.
Heart. Yes.
Oh, his heart.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because he looks like he's on cocaine. Yeah, that's what Jim says. He says he's on cocaine.
Yeah.
He looks like he is. He's just out of control all the time.
Oh, man. Yeah.
All the time. Have I been putting all my picks in the system? I don't think I've been putting them in. Don't forget, you got to put all your picks in there, and then you got to hit the button at the end.
I'm going to say Indiana covers till they give me a reason not to, because they have looked really good.
I said not cover by Seattle.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
I said not cover because I was going against you on the Texans.
Yeah. You got cover, no cover, no cover, cover.
Cover.
So, yeah.
And I'm going to put my Jrod and hit done.
We got 5 games. You got to beat us. Throw blanket.
Odds are more in your favor, I think, when the game numbers are low. And that's gonna probably create a situation where a bunch of people win, I'm guessing.
And then, all right, so tiebreaker is if there's a tie, we'll have a drawing that night, the next week, and we'll draw however many's tied, throw you in a hat, and we'll draw it out.
Jim says if Ray Lewis has more control than you, then you're in bad shape. That's so funny, I couldn't even say it. If Ray Lewis has more control than you, then you're in bad shape.
I can
really
agree with that.
You really are.
No, that's so funny.
You really are.
That's a great line right there.
I'm gonna say that in the future.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis has more control than you, then you're in bad shape.
That is a good saying.
It really is.
That's what you say to your buddy when y'all are out having a good time and he's getting a little out of control.
Starting to make some bad choices.
Ray Lewis got more control. You straighten up.
That's right. Straighten up. Get it together. Don't forget to visit our sponsors before we get off here. Talk about our sponsors one more time. Michael Clay, you want to talk about your boys over at Caddy Uniform?
Just Caddy Uniform. They got putter covers, driver covers. They have caddy uniforms, all kinds of stuff. Halloween, just fun stuff. And the SEC City hats that I have on here. It's a great people, great website, good stuff.
Don't forget to visit East Nashville Beer Works. Get you a Lebanon Lager. One of their mural meal.
Beer, pizza.
Great food. Great food. 2 locations, dog friendly, kid playground.
Yeah.
One at Trinity Lane downtown Nashville, and then right down the street from us here in the Wilson County Tap Room off Callis Road here in Lebanon, just off of 109. So we appreciate our sponsors. Thank you so much for watching the show.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for the compliment there, Jim. We appreciate you watching. Another production of Abbott Scott.
See ya.
Watching the show.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for the.
You mind hurrying this up?
You could actually toast your Pop-Tarts in the trophy.
But then remember the great big Pop-Tart comes out.
Oh, yeah, because they've got the big, huge Pop-Tart, and then they eat a piece of the Pop-Tart.
Yep.
Also, the Idaho Potato Bowl actually is a bowl with potatoes in it. There it is.
Yeah, see, that is the best trophy right there.
Let's see. We got to show that.
Can you get it?
There it is. Yeah. So you just put your Pop-Tarts in there and it toasts them.
Yeah, the crowd likes that.
Yeah, they do.
That's the best one.
That's the best one.
I know. We get it. In-house studio audience. We're with you.
So did you hear about, speaking of teams moving, did you hear that it sounds like the Bears are talking about moving to Gary, Indiana?
They won't do it. No, wait a minute. You're talking about like their
There'll still be the Chicago Bears,
training?
But no, they're talking about moving the stadium because Chicago won't get them a new stadium.
No way.
What are you going to do when you go to the Idaho Potato Bowl? You going to go pick potatoes?
You're going to eat potatoes. You're going to have potatoes with mac and cheese, potatoes with barbecue, potatoes with
all
green
potatoes
beans.
all the time. You're going to have the loaded potato, right?
Yeah, you're going to have all kind of potatoes. That's why I wonder if they have a potato eating contest. Because, you know, here at the Music City Bowl, they have a wing eating contest.
I'll dump up my salad, any vegetables, fruits I throw out there. Like, they love Halloween, like October.
Give them candy?
No. Yeah. They
Nobody steals black jelly beans.
Pumpkins, man.
Do you not think that Pavia and the whole Vanderbilt team, they know no one's picking Vandy? That's enough fuel to fight back against the revenge.
That's been Pavia's
They're
fuel
still
for
the
forever.
Underdog.
Even though they're 5-0 and Alabama's 3-1.
Yeah. And before the season, no one thought Vandy would beat Virginia Tech on the road and South Carolina on the road. And now that they have, you know what they say? Well, they're no good. South Carolina's no good and Virginia Tech's no good.
You're the same person who last week told me that Virginia Tech's coach got fired.
Yeah. And they've won ever since he got fired. It wasn't a personnel problem.